Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we get started, I do want to say that this was supposed to already be filmed. You're probably gonna hear my dog in the background. He's outside barking. Fortunately, we had a loss in my family. I lost my great-grandmother recently, which was our entire world. I was back home grieving with family members and things like that, and I am finally back and feeling okay to be back on social media and to record. I do have a vlog that will be coming out soon that's from, I think, might be from May. Honestly, I'm so behind in my June vlogs that it's ridiculous at this point, but it should be coming out the end of this week, I'm hoping, after I get this video up. But we are going to be just going over my wrap up from June and books that I want to eventually get to in July. I want to say I read book 1 through 6 of Zodiac Academy, and I gave most of them 4.5, and I believe I gave 4 and 5 stars. Those are probably two of my favorite books that I have read throughout the whole series so far. This is a big series. It's 12 books, so I'm currently on book number 7. Everything that recently happened at the end of June, I just haven't read. I haven't read anything so far this month, and it is, I believe, like the 8th of July at this point. I'm not really sure, but I think so. And there's just a lot of things that I need to catch up on too, since I took a whole week off of doing literally nothing. Then I read, let me just tell you a little bit about what Zodiac Academy is about, which I feel like a lot of people know what this series is about, but I thought, why not let you guys know. In this series, we are following Tori and Darcy, and they come from Earth. And Oren, who is a professor at Zodiac Academy, comes to them and tries to explain to them what Solaria is and how they are fae and things like that, magic and, orders. But they're looking at him like he's literally but crazy. Like there's something loose in his head. They think that he's on drugs, something crazy, until he pulls out Stardust and just takes them to Zodiac Academy. Once they get there, they realize like they're princesses. There are the heirs who are gunning for the throne. It's what they were raised to go for. Valeria, it's all about power, and who has the most power is always at the top of the leaderboard, which is their family usually. Since they are coming so late into the game, they have to learn basically all the basics. So they have to learn how to control their magic. They have to figure out what their order is, which is kind of like if they're like a lion, a dragon, a phoenix, a harpy, any of those things. Like there's a lot more. Medusa, things like that. Like the list can go on. And then we have the heirs parents, who are the councilmen, and they are the ones that are currently ruling the kingdom. So them coming back into the picture is kind of like a shock. And they have Darius's dad, who is literally an awful human being, has done all these horrible things that you read throughout the book, and we're getting all these answers throughout each book and realizing like all these crazy things that are just making you like your mind blowing. You're just like, wow, like can't believe all these little things have happened. So you're seeing them kind of like letting the heirs know in book like 1 like how they don't want the throne. They just want their inheritance, and from there they could they can take the throne. But as time goes on, obviously we know that the girls are going to eventually change their minds. You see them get bullied by the heirs, get their heart broken by the heirs. Just a lot of little things going on. But then we also see them come together with the heirs and form this friendship that is unique, even though they know they're still in competition to get the throne. If that makes any sense. I don't know. It's just going really well, and it's probably one of my favorite series I have read by them. I read the Dark Face series by Valentine and Peckham, and I absolutely devoured that too. So I'm excited to see how this series is going to wrap up. So far, it's looking like a 5-star series for me. Then I read, which was Arc was Come Break My Heart Again by C.W. Hornworth, and I devoured that book. I have nothing else to say. It's following Ellen Ryder. This is like a third chance romance for high school sweethearts. We're getting past and present points of view, which I think in this one the past is very important. Ella, which we call Elle, is from, or Lo, not L, Lo comes from money, and then we had Ryder, who doesn't come from money, and we're kind of just seeing their relationship play out in the past and in the present. You can see that he has hurt Lo multiple times, but like somehow he has done it to kind of like have her move on, not like to hold her back or in a way to like, he's not trying to break her heart. It's just kind of happened with the way that he words things and things like that. But we see her build an amazing relationship with his mother, grandmother and his brother, and you kind of just see their relationship. You kind of see why he's in the position that he is now from the past that we're getting, and then we get the present when he's finally back home and how their relationship is going. I just loved it. I ended up giving it 5 stars because I loved it so much. Those are literally all the books that I read last month. Last month was just a very slow month for me. I'm going to put like how many pages I read, the number of books I read now, just because I haven't calculated all that. I really just wanted to get on here and get this video up. But now let's get into some books that I really want to get to in July, which is obviously the rest of Zodiac Academy. So 7 to 12. I want to read those. Physical books that I have. I want to read Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I know that Reckless just came out this month, but I really want to read this before reading Reckless, which I do have that. I do want to put that on my TBR for this month as well. I just don't have the physical copy. This is following, I believe, Peyton's best friend, Adina. Yes. And I think this is before the trials and once Peyton leaves to the castle. And then I have Assassin Blade. So I started this like the end of last year, like literally in December, and I have like the last 2 novellas in this book to read that I really want to get to before I go on to the second book in the Throne of Glass series. I read the first book and then I was like, I should read this because I have a feeling I'm not going to enjoy this if I keep on going on with the series. So I want to finish this month if I can, which is like about, I think, 200 pages that I have left. Then I got the first book in The Naturals by Jennifer L. Barnes. I heard amazing things about the series, and I love a good true crime and everything they compare it to. So I'm excited to see what this is about. I'm a YA lover. I love reading YA. I think they're very easy to read and gets right to the point and just makes you enjoy the mystery that's in it. And I'm excited to see what this is about to be about. Then, of course, we have Taming 7 by Chloe Walsh. And obviously, I have this version, which is kind of upsetting because if I put it next to my other ones, it looks just so silly next to them. I kind of wish you would have came out with the alternative edition for Taming 7. Obviously, I finished Taming 6 last month, I believe it was. Oh, not last month. I think it might have been in May. So I knew I wanted to pick this up sometime this summer. So we're going to try to get to this month as well. This is following Gibsy and Claire, which we know they're one of my favorite couples while reading that we get to see throughout Finding 13 to Saving 6. So I'm excited to see this is going to be about and how this is going to go. Yeah, I can't wait to get to it. I know a lot of people have mixed reviews about it, so I can't wait to see if I'm gonna enjoy it as much as most people, or kind of just be like, it was a flop, you know? So we'll see. But those are really all the books that I plan on trying to get to this month. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!